Though it's only a few days since they answered their country's call, after a brief inspection, the men move off to prepare an ambush for enemy armored cars. Shortage of weapons is no handicap. Everything that can be used to harass the enemy is pressed into service. The men are veterans of many campaigns, but now they're fighting for their homeland, and they know every street, every bush, and every inch of their own country. For strenuous exercises like these, the men must be really fit. One thing we can be sure, if Hitler tries any of his tricks here, Britain's local defense volunteers will not be caught with their pants down.
I saw you in the light of 17
Here, the manager's late, isn't he?
Oh, well, we're on LDV manoeuvres all day yesterday. Perhaps it was too much for them.
It is like a lot of kids playing soldiers.
Now, let me tell you that you can't...
Miss King. Wait, Pike. Has Mr. Mannering signed the reconciliation?
Oh, they're in their act tray, sir.
I see. Mr. Mannering's mail is on my desk. Would you get it for me, please?
Yes, sir.
Pike? Oh, Lord.
Morning, Pike. Morning,
Dear, oh, dear, oh, dear.
We're not spreading alarm and despondency, are we?
It doesn't look too good to me, sir. Have a look.
Oh, dear. No, you're right, it doesn't.
You know, sir, my theory is that General Gort is letting the Boche extend his lines of communication and then bang, right in the soft underbelly.
That's funny. Someone tell Mrs. Pike that.
That sounds like another case of careless talk to me. Sit down, Wilson.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
I wanted to have a little chat with you about yesterday's manoeuvres.
Oh, yes?
We learned some valuable lessons, I think.
Yes, I'm sure we did, sir.
Yes. At the same time, I don't think that we got the unthinking obedience that we're entitled to expect if we're to become an efficient fighting unit.
Well, I wouldn't say that, sir.
Well, I would. When I gave the order to the men to cross the river, did I get unthinking obedience?
Well, perhaps some of them did have a thought or two about it, sir.
Precisely. And moreover, some of them put their thoughts into words.
Did they, sir?
Unless I'm very much mistaken, when I gave the order to cross the river, someone said, get stuffed.
Probably that Bolshevik Scotsman, sir.
It was an English voice.
Yes, well, he's very crafty, sir, you know, very crafty. I'll watch him, sir.
The point is this, Wilson. Whoever said it, nobody crossed the river.
Yes, well, some of us were wearing our best clothes.
You weren't in your best suit?
It was my father's suit, sir. I mean, I'm rather attached to it. Actually, Pike attempted it and fell flat on his face, of course.
Well, be that as it may, I would have welcomed a sample of cooperation from you as my second in command.
Yes, but, sir, I was the first person to cross the bridge.
But I'd explained to you that the bridge was demolished.
Yeah, but it wasn't, sir, was
We were
it?
supposed to pretend that it was demolished.
But I did, sir. We all did. We all pretended it was demolished. We just used it to help pretend that we were crossing the river. You see what I mean? Without getting wet. Anyway, I'm sure, sir, when we get our uniforms, you'll be able to send us charging like madmen through every river in the county with impunity.
I'll remember that, Sergeant.
Any news of the uniform, sir?
No, another 6 weeks at least. And the rifles.
I see. 6 weeks. So until then, we fight Hitler's parachutists with one shotgun, 15 carving knives, and Lance Corporal Jones's assegai.
You're forgetting Bracewell's number 3 iron.
Yes, I think it'd do rather better to take a wood, sir, if you ask me.
Here's the post, sir.
Ah, thank you, Pike. Well, you survived your ducking of yesterday.
Oh, yes, sir. As soon as I got home, I wallowed in a hot bath.
Wallowed? That's not very patriotic, is it? You're only allowed 6 inches of bathwater, you know.
Well, I worked it out that you're allowed 7 6-inch baths a week, so that means 42 inches of water. Well, I do better than that. I make do with 2 15-inch baths, and I save 12 inches.
Yes, well, save your mathematics for your work, Pike. That's all.
Yes, sir.
Oh, dear, dear, dear.
What's that, sir?
Another account closed for the duration.
Oh, Lord, what was that?
It's the Peabody Museum of Historical Army Weapons. It's from the curator. He's joined the Navy. The museum is closed for the duration, and he wants us to transfer all their funds to a deposit account till he returns. Make a note of that, will you, Wilson?
All right, sir, I'll attend to that. What was the name of it again, sir?
Peabody Museum of Historical Army Weapons.
All right, sir, I'll see to that. Excuse me, sir. Did you say army weapons?
By Jove, Wilson. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I doubt it, sir.
There might be something there that's of use to us.
Well, I wouldn't get too excited about it if I were you, sir. I mean, as far as I can remember, their chief exhibit is a full-scale replica of Boadicea's chariot.
They go up to the Crimean on the Boer War, don't they?
Yes, but surely that sort of thing won't be much use to us, sir.
Nonsense. British Army hasn't changed the pattern of its rifles since he threw out the flintlock. What do you think they used to relieve Ladysmith?
I really haven't given it much thought, sir.
Carbines. 303 carbines. Or I'm a Dutchman.
All right, sir, well, I'll attend to it. I'll get in touch with GHQ at once.
Oh, no, Wilson. We can't wait for all those reams of bombs to come through from GHQ. Before another dawn breaks, the sky may be black with parachutists. We must have those weapons in our hands today. Pike! Pike!
Yes, sir.
Go get a handcart.
Hancock, yes. Where from?
Oh, a builder's yard, greengrocers, Boy Scouts, I don't know. Use your initiative.
Oh, yes, sir.
Well, go on, move, boy. Sergeant, parade the men at 1600 hours ready to move off.
Well, the shops don't close until 5:30, sir.
Well, they can still be ready by 6, can't they?
Yes, well, that'll be 1800 hours, sir.
All right, 1800 hours then. Operation Gun Grab.
All right, I'll see to it, sir. Oh, there's just one thing. If we just breeze along into this museum and take these guns and, you know, well, won't that be stealing?
There's a war on, Wilson.
I know that, sir. I'm fully aware of that, but nevertheless, it is still stealing.
I am a commissioned officer, and I shall requisition what weapons I think fit for the defense of our homes and of this town. Take this down, Miss King. Under the emergency powers vested in me by His Majesty the King, I, Captain George Mannering, hereby requisition such weapons as I think fit.
That little king without a crown.
Mum, I wish you hadn't come down here tonight. It makes me look such a fool.
I don't care. I'm not having you coming home like you did on Sunday, wet through, wading through rivers indeed. I'm going to speak to Mr. Mannering about it. He ought to be ashamed of himself.
Mum, no.
Good evening, gents. Oh, and lady. No. I've got 10 minutes before the parade begins, so I've got a few essential items here that are in short supply in the stocks. Come over here. No, I've got some hair grapes and chocolate biscuits there. Oh, and some elastic. What about that?
How much?
£5 a yard. £5 a yard. Not bad, is it? You can't get it anywhere. It's so long since it's been in the shop, some of you ladies must have been getting a bit desperate.
There's your chump chop. There's your nibber. I'll get the money off you in a minute. Mr. Godfrey, here's your sausages.
What on earth is going on in here?
Oh, it's all right, Sergeant. We're just distributing a few essential supplies.
What is...
Schweinhund, Engländer. Deutschland über alles! Achtung! There! You fools! You're dead, every one of you! That is a German grenade.
Is it?
I am a German paratrooper, and you are all dead. Now, why wasn't the sentry posted?
Well, the parade isn't due to start for another 5 minutes, sir.
No, that's right, sir. We wasn't ready.
If you think the Nazi hordes are going to wait till you're ready, you've got another thing coming.
Now, Mr. Mannering.
Now, in future, there
Mr.
will be-
Mannering, I'm not having my Frank coming home wet through again. You're not wading through any more rivers, are you?
We may, Mrs. Pike, we may, if Hitler flings himself upon us.
Well, if he does, that's different, of course. You expect it then. But you don't expect him to go jumping into water just to please you. I'm surprised somebody didn't tell you
They
to
did, Mrs. Pike.
Shall I get the men to fall in, sir?
Thank you, Sergeant.
Now, look here, would you mind, all of you, just falling in 3 neat rows, you know? All right? Thank you.
I'll be off then, Mr. Mannering.
Thank you very much. Right.
Don't be late tonight.
Oh, later, ladies, please, for heaven's sake.
Yes, everybody. All right, squad. Come on. Squad. Attend. Shut.
Where's he got to? Men are all present and correct, sir.
No, sir. Bailey's not present and correct, sir.
Oh, why not?
Well, I got him in the shop counting the coupons. Otherwise, had I not done so, furthermore, I would not also be here present. You see, we're all counting the coupons on Monday. We always count the coupons on Monday.
Monday,
sir.
yes. Thank you very much, Corporal.
Otherwise, there wouldn't be no meat.
Stand a minute, please.
All right, sir. Would you mind just standing?
Give it in the form of an order, Wilson.
Right, sir.
Platoon, steady, eat!
Excuse me, sir. At ease already, if you see what I mean, sir.
Stand easy. Now, I won't beat about the bush, men. You know that we're desperately short of arms. So we're going to requisition what we need from the Peabody Museum of Historical Army Weapons.
Permission to speak, sir.
Yes, Corporal.
They won't let you have nothing there, sir.
I don't see why not. The museum is closed for the duration. Only some old fool of a caretaker there.
That's my father.
Your dad? Blimey, he must be getting on.
What do you mean? He's only 88. Mind you, he was very young when he had me. He got married again last year for the 3rd time. Between you and me, I think he had to.
The point is, we shall put in an official requisition. Anyway, he's too old to stop us.
I shouldn't rely on that, sir. He can get very ugly when he's roused.
Runs in the family.
There's no call for that. I'll have you for insubordination.
That'll do, Corporal.
I'll put him on the fizzer.
I don't think that'll be necessary, Corporal.
Well, there's one thing. He certainly had it for offal, I can tell you that.
I was only joking.
Be quiet in the ranks. Mike, did you get the handcart?
Oh, no, sir. But Henry's going to lend us his horse, a milk float.
Who?
Henry, sir, the milkman.
Oh, really? Oh, that's very generous of him, I'm sure.
But he's come himself, sir. He's sitting on the steps over there, sir.
Ah!
That's right, Cook. You see, Flash, that's me horse. He won't ship for no one else but me.
Oh, I see. Capital. Right. Pull the men in outside, Sergeant, and quick march to the Peabody Museum.
All right, sir. Captain Mannering wants to know why there's so many hold-ups.
Well, it's our regular round, you see.
What?
It's our regular round. Come on, come on. I think something's upsetting. See, I always carry a basket of milk round. Come on, Flash.
Right.
Come on.
All right, you better take it.
Pull up! Thomason! Ring the bell.
All right. I think it's stuck, sir.
Well, give it a jerk.
Oh, give it a jerk. All right.
Oh, blimey, now look what you've done, sir. Oh, when my dad sees this, he'll go absolutely burlesque.
Shove it back, Wilson.
Yeah, do try and shove it back, sir, please. Oh, now look what you've done, sir. Now, when he sees that, I don't know, he'll go off properly, he will, sir.
He'll get ugly, won't he?
Don't you start on me, young girl.
I can hear someone coming.
Ah.
I think you better let me talk to him,
Carry
sir.
on, Corporal.
Yes, sir. What you want? Hello, Dad. It's me, young Jack.
Took you long enough to come round.
Don't be like that, Dad. There's a war on.
There's a what?
There's a war on.
Oh, I wondered what the noise was.